Since you've been back, you've been more aggressive, and why is that the case?
I'm not thinking about that. I'm just up there trying to hit the ball hard and put together good ABs.
Did you talk about the 2 homers he hit today?
Yeah, the first one, chased the slider down to make it 1-1, I think, and then he left a curveball up and kept my hands inside of it, hit it out to right center, and then the other one was a 3-1 heater, kind of middle away, and just kind of threw the hands at it and went out to left field. So,
did you know it was going to go off the bat?
I didn't think the first one was going to go. I didn't know how hard I hit it, but I did not think the first one was going to go, and then I knew I hit the second one pretty hard. So,
Mendy mentioned that you're on time on fastballs now that you're quicker to the ball. Do you agree with that? Did you change something in your approach to make that possible?
I think it's just preparation. I've really been these past couple of days just trying to challenge myself in the cages, and I think that's translated a little bit on the field, like not necessarily making the game easier, but like making it really hard in the cage so that I go out with my best just approach in the game.
Has that helped you elevate the ball?
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to hit the ball hard and put together good ABs.
For you to hit one way and one the other, what does that say about where you are at right now?
Yeah, I think it's just the trying to hit the fastballs to left center and the breaking balls to right center. Staying in the middle of the field just a little bit early, goes out to right field, just a little bit late, goes out to left field. So,
what do you like about the at-bats that you've been having?
I like hitting the ball hard. So, yeah, I've been hitting the ball hard.
You mentioned challenge yourself in the cage.
Just mixed pitch, batting practice, and high velo machine, trying to get the heart rate up, simulate a game situation, and stuff like that. So,
It's a pretty outward reaction from you on that first home run. I mean, what did that mean for you with the team down 4-0 to come through in that way?
Yeah, I mean, our offense was pretty stagnant through the first couple innings, but then Mark and Pete got on there, and I just wanted to come through with a big hit with 2 outs. So,
given what you've been through, not only this year, last year, how big is it to produce in the way that you have these, beyond just these last 2 games, but, over the last stretch that you were here a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. But the bigger thing is we're playing really good baseball right now as a team, and I'm just trying to do my part. So,
Is it hard for you not to think about the future and where you go and how you fit into this roster, especially when you're playing like this?
No, not until y'all bring it up. But I'm just, like I said, I'll say it time and time again, I'm just trying to be the best player I can be.
Do you feel like a game like today kind of cements that this is where you belong?
I don't make those decisions.
Many talk pregame about just giving you, a lot of playing time, giving you that kind of that length to go about your business. How valuable is that for you just to get regular at bats and to try and keep this going?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I want to play every single day, so any way I can get out on the field.
How would you assess this one?
They came out swinging early, getting to the sinker. But I think probably after the second inning, kind of switched the game plan, going to 4-seam, and then had a lot of success with that. Mispitched over to Swanson on the 1-2, was trying to go down away, shot it up and in, right in his little hot spot, the solo shot. But I think after that, I kind of switched the game plan around and, had success.
How valuable is it to be able to switch game plans in the middle of a game like that?
I mean, it's kind of just the game of pitching is, seeing what they're doing in front of you, using your eyes, and then kind of just pitching accordingly. The first two, 3 innings, they were swinging early, being aggressive, and then obviously had success. And then after that, felt like, switch the game plan up a little bit and, kind of limited to that.
Your velocity was a little low to start the game and kind of labored a little bit there in the first inning. Did you have a hard time just kind of getting into the groove today?
Yeah, obviously ran into some trouble early there in the first inning. Quick runner on third, and then just trying to make pitches and, limit damage. And then obviously ran up a pitch count there. But I think after that first inning, did a really good job limiting pitches throughout there. Obviously, got pulled there in the fifth, but pitch count was kind of where it needed to be. And then, yeah, I think after getting pulled, looking back at it, after the first inning, managed well.
You talked in the past about at points pitching to contact. How tough is that to do against a lineup like the Cubs that has one of the best offenses in the league?
Yeah, obviously, they're swinging the bat really well, and they got a really good lineup. And that's kind of like what I'm talking about is understanding what's in front of you, the way they're approaching you. First 2 innings coming out swinging, hitting balls, and then switching a little bit more off speed, switching to 4 seams instead of sinkers, and then like utilizing the changeup, lefties, just getting them off the heater, swinging, trying to get to it, or at least like the sinker. So I think once I did that, kind of slowed them down a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of just using your eyes, adjusting where it needed to be. Obviously, can't take back what it was in the first inning, but yeah, I think after the first, switching game plan and kind of stopping what I can.
How valuable is that 4-seam when they do take away your sinker?
I mean, I think it's more so showed probably third inning. It's getting a lot of swing and misses there, strikeouts on 4 seams. Kind of visually see that they're trying to get the head out early and pull the hands in for a sinker and getting under barrels for with the 4-seam where they think it's a sinker. So, yeah, it's kind of cat and mouse game, chess, and yeah, just using the eyes, adjusting and pitching accordingly.
You know what it's like to be up here and go back down, come back up again.
Yeah.
Brett Baty's been in kind of a similar situation. What does it say about him to come up and give the offense the lift he did tonight, last night?
He's been killing it since he came back up. I mean, the biggest thing you can do is, not pout about it. As you go, stuff like that happens, take it like a man, go down there, work, keep working, don't lose your confidence. Because at some point, you're going to be back up, you're going to help this team. And, it's really, I'm just happy, he's came back, and, he's been a completely different player since he's came back up, and he's helping us win games, and he's hitting the ball really well. So, it's just a lot of positives. Can't lose sight of the bigger picture, stay confident, and that kind of thing. Yeah, with me, it's, you can sit and dwell on it, or you can keep working and, have the confidence, you're meant to be there and keep working hard, and, things will work out.